Hey there, welcome back to my channel. You're at the Thrifty Journal Shop. My name's Amber. If you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to share 4 more of my latest journals. So recently I had made 2 journals using one of these, a dish drawing mat. They both sold, so thank you. So I have a couple more of these, so I thought I would make these 4, and then I probably have enough to make 4 more. So 2 of these are Easter journals, and then these 2 are made from, I think this is a little golden book, and this is like a telltale book. So I'll flip through these first. So these books I picked up at a thrift store, I think for like 15 cents. They are like a soft cover, like a cardstock book. They both have the whole story in them, and the story is in order. So this one is the Easter egg hunt, and this one is the scrambled Easter eggs. They both have one signature. They both have 40 pages with a total of 80 front and back. I have loaded all 4 of the journals up with lots of goodies and ephemera, and you're free to pull all that out if they're too chunky. I didn't chunk them out too much. We'll start with the scrambled Easter egg. All right, so for all of them, I made just a wrap around using some twine with my paper beads. And you can remove that. So there is one signature. All right, we'll start with the cover. So the cover, I sewed the cover of the book on the front here, and then I sewed on a couple different silk flowers and added a button, put some scraps of fabric, and I left the opening here. And also, because this was a full-length drawing mat, it was a full length and I cut it in half. I had where I cut it, it was, you could see the foam in there. So I just sewed around this really pretty fabric that I picked up at a thrift store. I thought it looked Eastery and it goes with this. So I sewed that around there. And then inside the pocket, or inside the front here, I left this open. And here I stuck in a journaling card. I just made this from one of my cake decorating books I'm in love with, just an Easter cake. I just glued that on, sewed around, and then just added this little tassel with some of my acrylic beads. Okay, so the inside, so it folds out into a trifold. And inside here, I just sewed one long continuous fabric pocket. So you'll have 3 different spots. And in here, I put 3 different journaling cards. So once again, using the cake decorating book. And I thought because of the little lamb here, I would put this little lamb in here, part of the cake book with some collage. And I just sewed on this really pretty like rainbow lace. And I added some stationery on the back. So here is the back cover of the book. And what I did, instead of sewing it on the back because it was pretty plain, I thought I'd turn it into a journaling card. So here's another cutout from a cake decorating book. And here's a sticker with another little lamb, a silk flower, and I just put some fabric sewed around. And then here's some writing space, and I just attached this little sticker that I had. So that'll go in there. And then here's another journaling card I made with some textured paper from the Dollar Tree, another really pretty cake, and some fabric and lace. And I put some more stationery on there. So there's 40 pages with front and back, so you're going to get 80. Here is a butterfly, and I just hand drew the butterfly, colored it, and all I did here was just paper clip it so you can move it around, glue it, take it out, whatever. And I just attached it with a paper clip with some lace. You've got a pocket here, and in here I put a bingo card, a really large bingo card that you could alter if you wanted to. And I just paper clipped some stamps with a lace paper clip. And now here you're going to have the story. And I left the writing here. It says Easter 1991 from Granny. Here's some stationery with a little pocket or tuck, and these are just some gift card tags that I have thrifted, and I just stuck in here some wrapping paper. You're going to see lots of fabric trims. Here's a sticker, the little Bo Peep. And in all of these journals, I put one of these. I put these in the other ones too. This was really fun to make. It's a security envelope. And then what I did here was I just took a bunch of fabric scraps and glued them on and then went around and sewed. And I left the opening here. And in here, I just clipped a journaling card with a bunch of different scraps. So you could take that out, put whatever you wanted back there. And then the back side, I just did a bunch of paper scraps instead of fabric and glued them on and then sewed around. So you'll have that. So here's some stationery, and I just sewed on another image from the cake decorating book with some little chicks, some fabric, original book page, my acrylic paper, and I made a little tuck here, and in here I just added some index cards and some writing paper. Gonna have cake paper, original book page, a paper bag, and in here I just added some stickers for you, construction paper, and I sewed 2 pieces of construction paper together to give it a little more thickness. And in here I did tuck a recipe card. I sewed a silk flower on, got some garden paper, original book page, really cute pictures. I believe this is a page out of a Childcraft book with some trim, stationery, got a lot of bright colors in here, original book page, graph paper, more cake decorating paper. I thought the tulips were really pretty with some fabric, original book page, another book page from a little golden book, original book page, more garden papers, graph paper, book page. And then here I added a playing card with these little chicks. I thought they were really cute, and I just paper clipped a sticker of a little chick and just tucked in a piece of stationery, ran some fabric down the side. Childcraft page, original book page, more garden paper. Here's the back side of that construction. There is a pocket here. Down here I just sewed this little cutout from a teacher's kit, and then I just tucked in here part of that teacher's kit. Looks springy with the little kid holding the basket, and I've got some Monopoly money with some fabric, that paper bag, original book page, more cake decorating paper, and here I just attached some washi because this paper was pretty frayed, so I just secured it with washi and stuck a recipe card in here. And there is that acrylic paper, original book page, stationery with fabric. So here's the inside of that envelope, and this is where I glued on the different paper scraps and then sewed around. And this side is where there's a fabric scraps. And you could always, use this. You could put pictures here if you wanted to. That'd be a great place to put pictures. Stationery. And then I just add another piece of stationery for a flip, original book page, scrapbook paper. And in here, in both of these Easter ones, I tucked this really pretty napkin. So if you wanted to, you could use this to decoupage. I found these napkins at a thrift store, and I just thought they were beautiful. So I tuck that in here for you to craft with it if you would like. And then we're at the back of the journal. Okay, so that is that one. That is the scrambled Easter eggs with the sweet little lamb on the front. It'll come with this tied around it. All right, so now we have the Easter egg hunt. Same thing, it has one signature. This is a little taller. This is 7 3/4 and about 7.5 with the width. This does have 40 pages, 80 front and back. I did the same thing here. I took the cover of the book and sewed it to the front, added a silk flower, and sewed some buttons on with some fabric and left this opening too. And you've got the baker's twine tied around here with some of my acrylic beads. And in here I tucked journaling card. I just thought this was really cute. This is from the cake decorating book with the bunny. So you have that journaling space, and I just attached some lace, and that'll be tucked in the front here. So inside here, this one folds out. They all fold out for a tri-fold. And I added a full-size pocket here too with some pretty pink fabric. And this is the back of this book. So I turned this one into a journaling card also. This was a really pretty sticker that I had. I just thought it was beautiful with the rabbit and all the pretty flowers. So I glued that on to some scrap paper scraps I have, and I put some rickrack down here, sewed around, and then added some lace with some of my buttons. We've got that space. So that'll be tucked in there. In the center here is another journaling card with another bunny rabbit cake. And then over here, I just tucked some index cards and some of my watercolor paper. So this page is from a Childcraft book, and it had rabbits. So I thought that was cute. And I sewed some trim. You've got construction paper, and I double-sided it, sewed down, and in here I tucked this recipe card. I thought it was really cute with the Easter bunny cake. And this is a sticker that I had gotten at a thrift store. I just love these stickers. I thought the bunny was great for this journal. So here's a junk mail envelope I got, and I thought it was really cute because it already had the rabbit with the eggs and everything. And up here it had some writing. So I just took some cutouts from the cake decorating book with Easter. And then here's some jelly beans and a little rabbit. And these were just cutouts from a garden book. If you wanted to, you could completely cover this. And then here is, you've got like a tuck spot. So what I did here was I just sewed on the back of this envelope. I sewed a page from a garden book to give it some more security. Then you have those pretty flowers popping in, but you could always tuck whatever you wanted inside there. And this too has the whole story in it, and the story is intact. Added some washi tape down here because there was a little bit of scribbling. I did leave the writing here, Easter 1991 from Granny. Here's one of those security envelopes with the fabric that I sewed around. And this time I left it open for you to do whatever you wanted. If you want to put something back here, this is the paper scrap part, but I just thought it was cute because you can see the rabbit through here. This is the original book page, stationery with a tuck with this little sweet duck. And in here is just a journaling card with some of my paper scraps. Got fabric trim, Easter bunny, scrapbook paper, and in here I also tucked one of those really pretty napkins that you could decoupage with the Easter eggs. And here's a little tuck here. I thought that was really cute. It's a gift tag with the little rabbits. And this was some junk mail that I received with that envelope that I showed you. Just thought, how cute is that? I just paper clipped some stickers there on that side. Childcraft book. You have original book page, scrapbook paper, and I attached a little balloon sticker. And in here I made a journaling card with some really pretty paper with another little cutout from a book with a bunny. Original book page, my acrylic paper. We've got a tuck with a rabbit playing card, and in here I just tucked some stationery. Original book page. Graph paper. Children's book page. Some bird book or some garden paper. And then I just sewed a silk flower down. There's a button there. Really pretty flowers. So very bright and springy. Little golden book page, graph paper. I just added a little sticker, Mary Mary. That was sweet with the flowers. Original book page. Some stationery with this really other pretty piece of stationery. I thought it looked springy with the butterfly and the flower for a flip. Some fabric. There's the other side of that acrylic music paper. I just sewed some trim down here. Original book page. Here's a scrapbook paper pocket, and in here I tucked, I had just decoupaged a napkin with the bird and just some stenciling, and then some textured Dollar Tree paper, original book page, child craft paper, stationery with some lace, scrapbook paper, and in here I just tucked this calendar page, a monthly schedule, original book page, more stationery, more original book page. So cute with all these bunny rabbits. So here's the back side of the envelope, and this is where I pieced together a bunch of paper scraps, and this is the fabric side. So very pretty colors. Original book page. Okay, so you have a music paper, and I made a pocket, and in here I just tucked some of these really cute gift tags. Here is part of that teacher's kit with the spring, and then in here I just tucked a journaling card, and this is a butterfly I drew, and then I just glued it on to some scrapbook paper. Tuck that in there. Recipe page, and I just attached some washi here. Got the back of that, really pretty paper. So that is the Easter egg hunt. So sweet. Okay, the next one we have is baby animals on the farm. And this one is about 7.5 in the height and 7 inches in the width. This one somehow ended up with a couple extra pages. So this has 42 pages with a total of 84 front and back. I sewed the front cover of the book on, and I left the opening here, and you're gonna have another baker's twine wrapped around with some of my buttons, and then this is the back of it. And then this is where I had to sew around where I cut it, and I just added this really pretty yellow fabric. Added some other more fabric down here. There's a sticker. So inside here, I tucked this recipe card. I thought that was really cute with the apple tree, kind of went with the farm. Okay, we'll untie this. Inside here, I made, let's zoom out just a little bit. Inside here is a full length fabric pocket. So in the front here, you've got another recipe card and an index card. So I did include in this is the back of the golden book. I didn't sew it on the back. If you wanted to, you could always place that on the back, or you could use this in a different project. So this will come inside the journal. Here is a really cute playing card with a pig. Got strings. And then in here in this pocket, I tucked an index card and a scrap of wrapping paper with some dinosaurs. Okay, so this one does have the whole story too, and it's all in order. All right, we've got one of those security envelopes with the fabric, with the paper on this side. Original book page. I did add some scrapbook trim to the pages. It was a little bit scribbled on. I just thought I'd cover that up. Stationery with a Mary Mary sticker with some fabric. Some more stickers. Got some wallpaper, and here I sewed on an envelope, and then I just tucked in a vintage postcard. A playing card with some kitty cats, and I just put in this piece of stationery. I double-sided this construction paper, and then in here I tucked a front of a card. This is just a greeting card, and it's got a butterfly on it. That'll be tucked in there. Added a little trim here. Scrapbook paper with a rainbow sticker. And inside here, I just added this really sweet owl, thank you so much card. Original book page. Here's some of my acrylic paper with some rickrack and some fabric. Lined paper, watercolor lined paper, more stationery. I did add some stickers throughout here with the rainbow. Here's some music paper, and I just folded it down, and in here I tucked in a scrappy journaling card. More stickers. Original book page. This is a page from a craft book, and I sewed down some rickrack. And here is a butterfly, and there is a little tuck here, and I just paper clipped one of my hand-drawn butterflies. Just paper clipped it with some lace. Thought that was pretty next to this butterfly. Stationery with a tuck with a little gift tag card with some Monopoly money, fabric. Original book page, got more stickers. Garden paper with a pocket, and in here I just made a journaling card. Make each day your masterpiece. I sewed around there. Craft paper, original book page. Here's a junk mail envelope. I didn't do much to it. I just thought it was really pretty because it was yellow, and I thought it went great with this journal. So I just added a couple stickers to cover up some of the writing, but you could cover this up if you wanted to. I left this blank inside here so you could do what you wanted to. Acrylic paper, original book page. Here's a garden page with a flip. And then here's the back of that envelope. So it's all, I just left it for you to do whatever you want. Here's the yellow side. Original book page. Craft paper. The sweet little cows. The garden page, and I made a pocket, and in here I just tucked a index card in this really pretty paper. It's like lined paper, but it's got a rainbow tint to it. That'll be in there. Original book page. Some stationery, and I just added some more trim to the paper just to give it some color. And I sewed this playing card with some pigs around, and then just placed a guest check in there. I made a pocket out of the craft paper, and I sewed a silk flower, and then I just added a playing card from Monopoly in a yellow index. Just thought that looked pretty. Original book page, music paper, and I just folded it. In here I tucked in another journaling card, Make Today Amazing, with a sticker. Some stationery, and I just sewed one of these gift tags down the side. Monopoly money with some lined paper with watercolor. Here's more of that acrylic paper, and I made a flip here. I just sewed another piece. And there's the back. And then here you have a tuck spot too. Original book page, that pretty scrapbook paper. And then in here I just put a pretty piece of stationery. Love all of those colors. Here's the back of the construction paper, and I just sewed it to this page to make it thicker. And there is a tuck spot in here. Then I made a tuck spot out of that napkin with the bird. And in here, I just tucked this tag, added a sticker. Here's the back of the wallpaper, and added some trim. Stationery, fabric, original book page. Here's the inside of that envelope, and this is the side with the paper scraps. And then this is the side with the fabric scraps. It's so pretty. It's got a nice texture. So that is the sweet baby animals on the farm. It'll come with the wrap around. Okay, the last one I have is I Like the Farm. I think this is a Telltale book. There are a few pages missing from the story. A couple pages were ripped out, but for the most part, it has most of the story intact. So for this one, I did take the cover, the back cover, and sew it on the back of this journal. This is the inside of the book though, because I thought it was a lot prettier than the back side of the book. I just thought the farm was really pretty than just the regular red. So I did leave this, that you can tuck something inside there. I didn't tuck anything in there, but you do have that open. And this side, I tucked just a recipe card, tomato cheese macaroni. And then on here, I added some of this really pretty silk scarf. This is part of a scarf. So I added that with some fabric, and you'll have the twine here with my paper beads. And you can remove that. This has one signature. This has 40 pages with a total of 80 front and back. So where I cut apart this one, I just sewed some lace all around there. So that is the front. Got the little boy, the farm animals in the back. All right, let's take a look inside. So this folds out in a trifold also, and in here I just added one big pocket with some red fabric. And inside the front here I tucked a guest check. Here you've got a ox playing card. Okay, and inside here I tucked one of the original pages. Like I said, that was missing a few pages, so this one didn't have one connected to it. So I just thought I would add that in there for you. And then I just paper clipped one of these really pretty paper stamps with a flower with some lace on the paper clip. Okay, this is the front here, and I left the security window open. I thought it was cute how you could see the little boy with the cow in the background. This is the fabric part. And this is the paper scrap part. I like the farm. Okay, and here I made a little tuck spot pocket. I thought this was really cute from a playing card. And I had this image of a cow. I glued that on. And then in here I tucked a vintage postcard. And this is 2 pieces of construction paper sewed together. And in here I did tuck a card, just the front of a card. And then on the back here, I added some more stickers. You've got the some of my acrylic paper, original book page, some of my watercolor paper. So I've got lots of colors in here. Original book page, stationery, and I added some Monopoly money. I love this trim. Really pretty scrapbook paper. Added more of that scarf that I had and made a pocket, and I just tucked in a piece of stationery. This is some vintage wrapping paper that I got at the thrift store. I thought it was really cute with the dinosaurs. I just made a pocket there, and I just tucked in 2 index cards. Music paper, and I made a pocket, and in here is a journaling card, my north, my south, my east, my west, my working week, and my Sunday rest. Craft paper, original book page, more craft paper. I thought this was really pretty with all the reds. There's red on the cover. Stationery, and then I just love this little sticker, the cow jumped over the moon. Here's some red, white, and blue stationery that I got. I thought that just was really pretty in here. Sewed some different fabric. Original book page, more stationery. We've got garden paper, and in here I added this really sweet thank you card with the little deer. We've got a paper bag, sewed some fabric, and in here I put a bunch of stickers in here, some rainbows and hearts. The garden paper pocket, and I just tucked in a piece of stationery. More stationery with some trim and fabric. Original book page, garden paper, and I added a flip there. Stationery. This pretty craft paper. Look at those colors. Original book page, craft paper in here. This is from a memory game, so I just sewed the horse around, make a good tuck spot, added some fabric. We've got music paper with a tuck, and I just added some of those gift tags. Another pocket, and I put in a Monopoly card and another index card. The wrapping paper, another pocket, and I tucked in another piece of stationery. Got that pretty paisley stationery with some trim. And here I sewed on this playing card, Floyd the Farmer. I thought that was really cute with the book, and tucked in a vintage postcard. Original book page, watercolor paper with some trim and fabric. Original book page. Here's the back of that acrylic paper. And here's the other side of the construction paper, and I sewed this playing card around with the duck, added some fabric. And in here I tucked a time card that you could alter if you'd like. And there is a tuck spot here too inside that construction paper, original book page. And then here's the envelope, and here's the inside of the envelope with the paper scraps. And here's the side with the fabric, and I did some messy stitching down here. So you could place a picture there. Okay, and it just folds in like that. So that is I Like the Farm with that back. Okay, so here are all 4 of them. So we have the Easter egg hunt. They're so nice and soft. The scrambled Easter egg. Baby animals on the farm. And they'll all come with the twine wrapped around them and tied. I Like the Farm, and this one does have the back cover on here. So these are all listed currently in my Etsy shop. I'll leave all the details in the description down below. Once again, thank you for all the support. I love making journals. These have been a lot of fun to make, and I should be able to make 4 more. Let me know if you're interested in more, and I can do that. I hope you get outside today and enjoy the weather. I don't know where you're all located, but here in Michigan, we're having the mildest winter I've ever seen. Even though I love the snow, I'm just so happy that the sun has been out so much this winter, and it's so beautiful. It's like it's already spring and it's not even spring, but I'm not complaining. So I hope you too have some beautiful weather, and I hope that you find some time today to create for yourself. All right, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.